Hello world, it's Hatim Tekri. Finally, we start with a new series, and that is Dart programming language. The Dart programming language are booming nowadays because the most famous framework, that is Flutter, uses Dart programming language. So in this series, we will learn the Dart programming language from basic to advanced level, where we start with the introduction of Dart programming language, then the history of Dart programming language, then the data types, variables, functions, conditional statements, loops, switch cases, then OOPS concepts, that is object oriented programming. In that we will cover the concepts of classes, objects, functions in class, inheritance, abstract class, polymorphism, method overriding, exception handling, and much more concepts. So in this video, we will see the introduction of Dart programming language. Dart programming language is an open source, general purpose, functional, and object oriented programming language. Now, what is general purpose? General purpose means Dart programming language uses as a client side and on a server machine also. So that's why it is called Dart is a general purpose programming language. Now, what is object oriented? Object oriented means which covers the concept of classes and objects. So we will see this concept in the further videos. Dart is a statically typed programming language. That means that we have to define the type of the data statically. We'll see this in our further videos. And Dart is a multiple run environment. That's mean Dart run on a web browser as well as on a server machine. So that's why Dart is a multiple run environment. The history of Dart programming language. Dart first introduced on 10th of December 2011 at GoTo conference. Then the version 1.0 introduced in November 2013. The first edition of that introduced in July 2014 and the second edition introduced in December 2014. Then the version 2.0 introduced in August 2018. And in this series, we will learn the latest version of Dart programming language. Now the uses of Dart programming language. As we have discussed that the most famous framework Flutter uses Dart programming language. So we can use Dart for the mobile application development and for the web application development also. Now the major advantage of Dart programming language is that we can create Android as well as iOS application from the single code base, and that is through Flutter. And another major advantage is Dart support all major operating system. So in this video, we have seen the introduction of Dart programming language, the history of Dart programming language, and the uses of Dart programming language. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we'll start with our first program, that is Hello World. So thank you. Bye bye.